my friends, and welcome back to The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings. At the end of yesterday's video, we had to start fighting Saskia because Shilard de Tansarville is a horrible person who, unfortunately, is no longer with us. Or fortunately, depending upon how you look at it. But anyway, in today's video, we are still working on this quest, Enter the Dragon, where we have to defeat the dragon being Saskia. So let's go ahead and get started with that. I think there was a climb option over here. Yes, maybe. Geralt would like to climb. Whoa, are we climbing to the very... Yep, we are climbing to the very tippy top. Let's get out our sword and get out our sign. And oh, I don't really want to fight the dragon. I really don't. I don't think Saskia would hurt people like this if she wasn't being mind controlled. Like, she didn't even want to use her dragon form to win the battle against Henselt, right? Whoa. Whoa, that's some big... My, those are big claws you have there, Saskia. Ouch. Okay. Stay out of claw range. Where'd she go? Oh, that's not very nice. Oh, tail again. Oh, tail again. Dragons and your tails and your claws and... Oh. Oh no. I really just want to stab her in the heart with the dagger. Hopefully I get that option. Fire, fire, fire. Ow. I feel like I lost a charge of my signs when I respect. But at this point, it is what it is. Oh, Saskia, I'm so sorry. Sorry, Iorveth, but she's trying to kill me. Oh my. I'm not sure how I feel about the dragon models. I feel like there's just something not right. I mean, it's fine. Can I get out from thank you? There we go. No? Oh. Oh, Geralt. Oh no. This is... No. You better hang on real tight now, Geralt. Oh no. Right in the eye. Yeah, Bergen. Lochween's a long ways away now. Oh no. Is that all that was needed?
I think we can skip the niceties.
Yeah, unnecessary.
Yet I sense your readiness to fight on.
Inborn caution, I don't know that I can trust you. I mean, if she's Saskia, I feel like we could probably trust her, so let's go with inborn caution, maybe?
We were fighting to the death just minutes ago.
I understand. I believe I owe you part of my treasure. Family tradition and all.
No need. Can you make it back to Vergen?
I think so. I've always healed quickly in the past.
Iorveth freed you from the spell you owe him, Philippa's escape. I met another dragon once. I want to ask all of these. But let's go with Philippa escape. She needs to know that Philippa can't be trusted.
Philippa took advantage of the chaos and escaped. Think she could reveal your secret?
It's nothing I can control. I don't intend to pursue her. We may or may not meet again, but I shall leave that to fate.
She's not one to give up easily. I think she'll come after you again, try to take control, as soon as she's done licking her wounds.
I shall be cautious next time, and I know much more about Eilhart than she would ever wish.
How is that?
More than she would wish. Interesting.
I obeyed Philippa, but I was not blind. We were close, and Eilhart could not keep all her secrets concealed. I know her weakness, something that can destroy her in an instant.
Valuable and dangerous knowledge.
Precisely why I'll keep it to myself.
Oh man, why can't you share? There we go. Okay, so seems like I can ask all of these. So let's go with, I met another dragon once.
You know, you're not the first dragon I've talked to.
You met my father Villentretenmerth, known also as Borkh ThreeJackdaws.
I thought he couldn't have children.
He thought so as well.
Polymorphing. Did you get that from him?
Just a hint of it. I can only assume one human form. He could transform into anyone he liked.
You also don't have his quickness and reflexes, and I don't think I saw a single golden scale on you.
Nor do I have his mustache or paunch. Sorry to disappoint you.
Professional curiosity. Forgive me. Where is Borkh these days?
Who can know that? He taught me what he thought I should know and flew off yonder. It's the dragon's way. And he gave me my name.
Saesenthessis, if I heard right.
I prefer being Saskia.
So I wonder, because like I've said before and probably numerous times now, I haven't read the books. I've only watched the Witcher series once, and when it first came out, so it's September, so 9 months ago now, and there was a dragon episode in it, and I wonder if the guy who was the dragon in the TV series is the same. I imagine that's the one that everybody's referring to, and I have to watch it again, but I don't want to right now. I don't have time. Anyway, the Lodge's plans are ruined, or Iorveth. Well, let's go with Iorveth first.
Can you tell me what'll happen to Iorveth now?
Let's be honest. He's a terrorist. I'll not lie about him nor whitewash his deeds. He must earn respect on his own, and perhaps, a few generations on, humans will forget.
Did you intend just to use him?
Geralt, Iorveth has killed more humans than you've eaten chickens. He's not one to be used. It's not that simple. He came to believe in me and knew from the start what we were fighting for. He made a choice.
Sure you don't know what I'm talking about? Those baby doe eyes, that intense misty gaze, the pouting.
We shared a cause, fought side by side.
Iorveth did and would do anything for you. Question is, what are you prepared to do for him?
There will always be a place for the scoia'tael in the free Pontar Valley.
But
As to Iorveth himself, I've heard many say crude things about us. Thing is, as long as I can remember, I've found dwarves fascinating. Must be a dragon thing. And though preferable to a human, an elf would be a compromise.
So she knew that Iorveth was crushing on her, but she didn't dissuade him And I have to wonder, is it because you knew if you were like, sorry, Iorveth, not interested, if he'd leave? Because that was his only interest in you, was I think he believed in you, but he was crushing on you as hard as well. But you are into dwarves. Interesting. None of this would have occurred to me, and I never would have thought Saskia kind of seems like she used Iorveth a little bit. I mean, yeah, Iorveth is, let's be honest, he's not the nicest of elves, but I'm still a little surprised. But anyway, I'm off topic already. So the lodge's plans are ruined. Yeah, they are, I guess.
Sheila and Philippa have lost. The lodge has been defeated.
That's good, though temporary. I fear we shall hear of them again.
You know Emir's armies have crossed the Yaruga?
I expected as much, as did Philippa. We defeated the Edirnian lords and Henselt. With a bit of luck, we'll defeat the Emperor as well.
Vafael, Saskia.
Time I was on my way.
You shall always be a welcome guest in Vergen. I underline guest.
Don't worry. I'm only ever a visitor.
I know. Sometimes I wish I could see the future, like my father.
And sometimes it's better to be surprised.
Farewell, Witcher.
Dragonheart achievement, and once ain't enough. Meanwhile, in Lochween. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Your handiwork, sire. In the beginning, there was chaos.
What happened to Saskia?
She's alive. Wounded from our scrap, but alive. She impaled herself on a tree, and then I had to use that dagger. But she'll make it. Mountain air is good for a dragon's hide.
You're the most noble human I know, Gwynblade.
I'm no human.
I'm glad you reminded me. My hatred for the species abated for a moment.
Oh, jeez.
What about Letho?
Strange thing. He sits in the Temerians' former camp. I believe he awaits you.
How do you know?
I saw him. He's got Triss.
Oh no.
Let's go. Tell me what happened here on the way.
While you were fighting Saskia, the city was staged to a bloody spectacle.
The players?
There were many. At first, it was a hunt for the traitors, but it soon turned into a hunt for all mages.
Oh no.
And there were a few skirmishes between Kedweni, Redanian, and Temerian troops. Rape, pillage, and murder. Not necessarily in that order. The pastimes of the Order's pious knights. And the regular troops soon followed suit. The kings, with their choice units, left the city just after the dragon attacked.
And the Nilfgaardians?
Remained neutral. That is to say, they shot anyone who dared approach their camp.
All right, so it sounds like I need to go find Letho, save our girl Triss, hopefully save her from also being massacred like all the other mages were, and we're in the epilogue already. Chapter 3 went by way faster than I thought it would. But anyways, updates. So Enter the Dragon is completed. Geralt spared the dragon's life, or perhaps I should say he spared Saskia, even though the sorceresses may have still had a hold on her mind. In any case, it all played out in agreement with the Witcher's code, and it matters little if this code is a fiction or not, which forbids the slaying of sapient beasts. The dragon was not Geralt's true enemy, unlike Letho. It was with him that Geralt had a score to settle. So in Assassins of Kings, after fighting the magically controlled dragon in Loch Muin, Geralt finally got Shilard to Tansarville. The sorceress tried to flee once more, but she was stopped. The woman who had I didn't kill her. I just didn't save her. That's a fine line, right? I feel like I should have, because I could, I think I mentioned last time, if I had saved her, I wonder if I could have talked to her and got more information. But she was just a horrible person, and I feel like Geralt would let her die. He wouldn't save her. Anyway, after the fight, Geralt returned to the city to find Letho. As he climbed the wall, Iorveth offered him a helping hand. The Witcher and the elf headed to meet Letho. So let's check for updates as well. And let's see. Carduin of Lan Exeter had once been a member of the Council of Sorcerers. During the Thanag coup, he had attempted to maintain both reason and neutrality. He offered proof of the former when it turned out that those conspiring with Nilfgaard thought nothing of his impartiality. Teleporting back to Kovir was an extremely reasonable and life-saving course of action. Their protests were fornard. Carduin and the other mages were arrested in connection with the accusations against the Lodge of Sorceresses. Yet this is the guy who I thought Sheila might have been mind controlling as well, because every time, like in the cutscenes, she was right behind him, and I always thought her lips were moving a little bit, but maybe that's just me being overly paranoid or something. Anyway, Triss Merigold. Well, she's alive. That's just good. Let's see. In Eddard, the search for Triss ended with the discovery of a bitter truth transformed into... Okay, we read that one. The testimony of Shilard extracted from Triss was used to accuse the sorcerers. In this way, Miss Merigold contributed involuntarily to a witch hunt greater than any before it. Yeah, but I don't think... it's not Foltest. I don't think Radovid liked mages anyway, because of Philippa's treatment of him as a child, I guess. So I think this was just an excuse to kill all sorcerers and sorceresses. You know, it was just his, I don't know, loophole, maybe. Anyway, Shilard Fitz-Oesterlen. The Nilfgaardian emissary's speech caused more confusion at Loch Muin Summit than an attack by the Emperor's Impera brigade would have. If sowing chaos was the Empire's goal, then Fitz-Oesterlen's discharged his duties exquisitely, and apparently Nilfgaard's invading other countries now, which isn't a surprise, I don't think, right? So the Kingslayer. See, the Kingslayer's intricate plan was revealed too late. Letho had been working for the Nilfgaardian Empire from the very beginning, his mission to seed chaos before the Black Ones embarked upon a new war, taking advantage of the ambitions of the Lodge of Sorceresses, its contacts and financial means, not to mention the support of the oblivious scoia'tael partisans. Letho had eliminated two of the Nordling's most important monarchs, plunging their realms into chaos. Yeah, which makes it easier to conquer. Those Nilfgaardians, super sneaky and super smart anyway. On top of that, he had thrown suspicion on the sorcerers who were just regaining their standing. Thus was the force which had stopped Nilfgaard at Sodden dealt a truly shattering blow. Now Geralt had only to confront the Kingslayer himself so that the man could confirm or deny the Witcher's suspicions. Only Letho knew the truth of the backroom intrigue which had left the North running with the blood of kings. Now I shall tell you about their final meaning and its conclusion. I know. This is ending way faster than I thought. So let's see. Oops. John Natalis. After Foltest's death, he served as regent. As a patriot and a soldier, he was the ideal apolitical candidate for the position of interrex. These same traits, however, meant that he lacked the support of powerful nobles and thus could not speak with a united voice for Temeria as a whole. Sorry, Sheila, you are very dead now, it seems like. It seems that Sheila had very specific plans concerning the King Henselt of Carduin and his attempts to father an heir. From what we've been able to tell, the meddling of Sheila and other sorcerers in the world of politics was further reaching than any had imagined. So the shocking truth about Sheila and the more important pieces of the puzzle concerning her role in the events in the north would not be fully revealed for some time. The first clue of her complicity was pure coincidence. Okay, I've read all these actually. Sorry. The sudden failure of the megascope had tragic consequences for Sheila, whose life came to a grisly end. As they say, magical travel can be hazardous to your health. Consult a doctor or a folk healer first. That's hilarious. Oh my. Henselt update. Henselt eagerly engaged in another partition. Carduin and Redania divided their weakened neighbor, the chaos-ridden Temeria. Okay. And then Saskia. She was no longer her own mistress. Okay, as all were surprised when Saskia appeared, the dragon has quickly demonstrated herself to be a lethal tool controlled by someone else. Thanks to the magical dagger, the spell was lifted and Saskia regained her free will. Okay, and then let's see if Glossary has anything. The members of the lodge also interfered in the politics, attempting to influence monarchs and the fates of entire countries. They even used murder as a means to their end. The removal of Demavend was supposed to stabilize the situation of Edirn, but it began a series of events that shook the northern kingdoms. Yeah, it just made everything weak for Nilfgaard to take over. So we need to go find Letho. So let's figure out how to get there. And hopefully I don't have to have a weird cut today, because we have some time left, but we don't have tons. I don't know if there's any need to collect anything anymore. Do I go this way? Yeah, it looks like I need to go this way, I think. Oh no.
When we're done with you, you'll be a lump of whimpering meat.
Oh my gosh.
Elf! Kill the non-human.
How about we just kill you first? Okay? Oh, let's switch to Igni. Set these.
For the king!
No, I said switch to Igni. There we go. There we go. That's better. Horrible, horrible, horrible people. You okay? You should get out of here.
Beasts! Bloody sons of bitches!
Will you be all right?
Yes, thank you. Leave me.
What happened here?
When the summit ended, we hid in one of the houses, but they found us. They cut off both my sister's hands so she wouldn't cast spells, but I managed to escape. They caught me here.
Let's go, Gwynblade. This is madness.
Yeah.
Lochmuin has changed. That's what it looks like now.
Oh gosh, this is awful. Sweetie, you need to just go. Like, you need to leave. Now. Before more come back. Oh my gosh. This is so horrible.
I think I heard something.
Imperial troops.
Long live the Emperor!
Okay. I was trying to say I'm not going to meet you when I get to Letho because all kinds of things are happening along the way. So let's see. The city was in chaos. Sorcerers were pursued and murdered. Factions clashed. All vestiges of civility had been abandoned, and there was no way peace talks or parley would resume. Even Geralt, or perhaps especially he, had to defend himself from attackers. However, nothing could stop the Witcher from reaching the Kingslayer. And Triss.
Long live the Emperor!
Oh, seriously? I'm out of... Okay. Whoa, that was a one-shot.
Taste
Though I
our
did
steel.
beef up my sword skills when I respect a little bit. But
Long live the Emperor!
your story.
I managed to sneak into the Nilfgaardian camp. It was relatively quiet there. Then I saw Letho leading Triss out.
They let him go?
No one dared stop him. I followed him. I think he noticed me, but didn't seem to care. Once the fighting died down, he went to the former Temerian camp.
Is Triss all right?
Yes. Letho defended her from marauders.
Really? Okay. Would not have expected him to do that for Triss, but... Okay, well, which way do we go? Ugh. So much unnecessary. Okay, I need to go... Do I go this way, maybe? Oh gosh, this is so horrible. Can I go through here to get into there? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, let me save in case this goes on for too long. Oh gosh.
Stop, Iorveth. I'm going alone.
Why?
This is between the two of us. Take care of Triss until I return.
Your choice.
Mine, indeed. There's one more thing you need to know. Nilfgaard's armies have crossed the Yaruga. War is inevitable.
Va fail, Gwynblade. Don't get killed.
Farewell, Iorveth. If I don't return within the hour, find Saskia and leave without me. Are you all right?
Yes. He saved me from the Nilfgaardians, and defended me from the troops.
It's time to end this. Iorveth's waiting. I'll catch up with you soon.
Geralt, he knows a lot.
I know, Triss. That's why we need to talk.
Don't get killed, Witcher.
I won't.
Okay, well, let's read my updates. So where is Triss Merigold is complete. I finally found her. Sorry, Triss. I feel bad for not coming to save you. Here I must reproach our hero. Geralt had been intent on freeing Triss and tracked her with immense effort, but in the end he failed in this task. In truth, the sorceress's kidnapper had freed her in his stead. You should know that Letho, though capable at times of mindless cruelty and often undiscriminating in the means he employed, had no personal quarrel with Merigold. He had abducted her when he needed to, but as the tale of the assassins of kings came to a close, he decided he could afford to be generous and freed the sorceress from the Black Ones. Thus, blinded by his obsession of catching Letho, the Witcher met Triss somewhat by chance, safe and unharmed. He immediately told her to stand aside, for at that moment he was interested in only one person, the Kingslayer. Oh, that's so harsh. Like, I feel like she really cares about Geralt, and we didn't really do a good job of returning those affections, and I feel like I should have. But anyway, Assassins of Kings update. The Witcher finally found the Kingslayer. Triss Merigold ran to Geralt. Having been freed from the Nilfgaardians' hands by Letho, Geralt was happy, don't get me wrong, but at the moment he was too concerned with killing Letho or catching up with Letho. But anyway, there was an update. Temerian Quarter. During the Summit of Mages and Monarchs, the camp of the Temerian delegation, led by John Natalis, extended over an entire district of Loch Muin. Plenty of diplomats milled around the camp, but soldiers were present in far greater numbers. And then I no doubt have more updates. Oh, for Triss. Oh, Triss. I wish I could make it up to you, but I think it's too late now. In the end, the sorceress was freed by a Witcher, yet it was not Geralt. Thanks to Letho, she escaped unharmed, but I am sure she would be glad to forget the time she spent in Nilfgaardian captivity. Thus were the lovers reunited amongst the ruins of Loch Muin after their long parting, and the story of Triss Merigold's kidnapping ended. Oh, sorry, Triss. And it looks like that's it. And is that it again? I think that is. Okay, well, again, we might be a little bit short again for the second day in a row, but I feel like this is as good of a stopping point as I'm going to get. It sounds like tomorrow might be my last day on Witcher 2, which is really surprising. I didn't expect it to end quite this quickly, but we'll see how it goes. I'm notoriously slow at things. So yeah, that's it. As always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Witcher 2 video.